Hey there, and welcome back to my second devlog of my tower defense game. I still haven't thought of a name for it, but we're getting closer to the finish line, to be honest, since there has been so many other stuff that I've created from the last devlog that I made. Starting off, you can see the level right now. This is the one that I showed you last time. You can see that I can change the starting resources for the level, expected starting time, costs, and everything that can be done for this stage. I worked a lot to include the Y sword so it works. It took me quite a while to figure this out at least, but after I did, it was quite more easy and relaxing when the game looked way better. I'm gonna first show you a small glimpse on what I did so far. So this is how I want the upgrade, well, the main menu to look like. This whole table I did myself. This is a placeholder I downloaded online. For now, this is gonna be changed in the future. I wanted to see how it works, and to be honest, I like how it looks like this. These two sections aren't done yet, but we did a big revamp on the world map. This was all drawn by me. As you can see, like there's parts that are not finished, and this is when I was like looking and learning how to do pixel art. I tried to look like a tree, like lumber with the circle and everything, and I like how it looks. I'm really happy, but the most important thing is the bell. Look how like bell-like it is. Like I love it. But as you can see, like these ones I've put here in the corners. I was testing out my new stage info, which is basically this. This is also a new that I made myself. I was drawing all of these stars and everything, and I'm quite happy in how it turned out. These when starting are empty, and if you have a high score of 3 stars, this will fill with this golden star, which I'm really happy I managed to make it work out. The look, I want to hear your thoughts, anything that can be changed, like any tips. I'm open for any suggestion. This is my first biggest game that I'm making. As I mentioned, I made some really smaller ones, but this is the first project that I really want to complete. And every day after work, because I have a full-time job as well as another YouTube channel that I do, I spend like an hour or two on this, so it manages to look like this, like pretty good. The lore book is also something that I did. This is basically the history of the world that you're playing in. Even though it's a tower defense game, I want to add some bit of lore. I need to work on this a bit more. I'm really happy that it works. Like there's world lore from the stages that you clear, and there's enemy lore from the enemies that you defeat. We also have the tower shop. The tower shop is also where you will buy these unlocks for the towers. So basically you'll start with some towers and you'll have to unlock the other ones. And you can then also select a tower and unlock different upgrades that you can get like from all of the towers. There's so many upgrades that I've introduced. You can't buy these, but you can buy this one, and then it unlocks this one and so forth. Basically, when we start the game, we get to this part. I really hated the UI in the past because it felt so close, but now I split up all of these. I drew these bricks as well, and like it looked really more open like this. I made this whole tower shop menu as well with a scroll bar, so you can scroll to see all of the towers. And also this, you can see that the values go out of the screen, but so far I'm working on that and I'll fix it soon as well. This also needs to be fixed because in my game we won't have any pause, so the waves will keep coming. So basically when you build a cannon tower, let's say, and you start the waves, the enemies will just keep coming. With in 5 seconds the other wave will start. I also created enemies that spawn enemies. You can see they spawn one like every few seconds they spawn a beetle. I also have like a lot of speed enemies that grant speed to all of the nearby enemies. And like as I mentioned, like when it gets dark, the map gets darker as well. So these are all test enemies, that's why they're in the first level, but still, like, I've been working quite a lot on this, and I'm really, really proud of that. The new towers that I've made, so basically, let's say the Holy Tower. Uh, let's spawn, not like around 10 beetles, let's say, and these are trigger like categories that undead. So basically, the tower does 2 damage, it deals 4 damage to that. If I upgrade it, it will deal consecration damage to all of the enemies in the range, so 1 damage. That works quite well. I also have this light tower, which uses sunlight basically to trigger a ray of light, but also you can change it to free aim and just set that to just shoot into that direction, and it does damage. Like when the enemy goes over it, it does damage. It works. The other tower that I did was the ice tower basically. This one slows down one enemy, but if you upgrade it, it slows down all of the enemies in its range, which is really good. I'm still working on some synergies and everything like that. And the lightning tower. This is basically, this needs to be a lightning bolt, which is chain lightning, but I'm still using the ballista shot for that, like the graphic, but I'm still working on that. And there's also the fire tower with like does damage in a cone and makes the enemy burn, as well as the poison tower. Also, a cone damage works quite well. I just need to add animations and that will be quite good. For now, this is everything that I've done, to be honest. Like, I'll see if I create some more in the future. I worked quite a lot on the enemy stats. So basically, I added resistances to all of the enemies, as well as creature types. So there will be normal enemies, undead, demons, beasts, elementals, and such. So I really, really can't wait to start working on the enemies. So far, I haven't begun with that part because I need to draw and I suck at drawing. You can see like the menu is still half unfinished, but it's not only for the menu. I try to make the systems more in tune with what I want to do before I go to something else. But so far, that's it that I can show. I truly hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have any tips or tricks that you can share from your development journey, just feel free to share them down below. I'm open to suggestions and I hope to make a nice and proper game. So, I hope you all have a great day and I'll see you all in the next one. But till then, stay safe.